Sienna, thank you so much for being with us here on React today.
Of course. Hi, how are you?
So we recently had our cast react to you on our channel. So today we're gonna dive in and see what you think about their reactions.
Okay, I'm excited.
Queen!
I actually know who this is. I think she's so cute. Oh my god.
I have seen this clip before. They're so sweet. All of them were like had like such nice things to say.
That is Miss Sienna May, and that was actually the first TikTok that I saw of her.
I'm like not like that surprised that's like the first one that she saw, because that's the first one that like a lot of people saw. It's so crazy that like she was like, oh, like I know who that is, because I'm just like, that's so crazy.
Literally looks like she could be just anyone posting their story. What was special about that?
She was a little bit of a downer. Why are you bagging on me already? It's been like 20 seconds.
Oh, I missed this song.
She's gonna pull out the hat. Where's the hat?
That's so funny. She knew it was coming. That hat, I've had that hat since I was like 6. The slides at the bottom, my toes are like popping out. Stop. That's so embarrassing.
What was the story behind this TikTok?
I heard this sound and I was like, oh, this is like so like hype. This is like fun. So I had my brother come outside and we literally just filmed this outside my house. This one was just random, like came from nowhere. I like this one. This one gives me good vibes.
I thought she didn't have any shoes on at first. I was like, yo, the grip tape about to mess her heels up.
Okay, I like that one better.
Everyone was commenting about the slides because my toes were like popping out, and it was like, I was like, oh, that's so embarrassing.
Really frustrates me when I go on TikTok and people are blowing up for no apparent reason. They don't have any personality. They're not really doing anything that's like catching my attention. I like that she's just being herself. She's laughing in the video. She's dancing. She's having a good time. She's chilling. Like, it's relatable content. I like it.
That's like one of the best things I think you could hear as an influencer is like, I understand why they have their platform. I don't know, seeing comments that are like, she's boring. It's like mean, but it's like, that's like more hurtful than being like, oh, she's ugly. You know what I mean?
Insecurities that I have learned to love about myself. A little belly chub and hip dips. Thigh cellulite. Thick thighs. Itty bitties. I love that.
I like that one.
Tell me about where this came from, like this type of content.
I just like couldn't think of anything for that day. And usually when I like can't think of anything, it's usually because I'm like, my mind is clouded or I feel insecure about my body. I don't know, something was like going on. And I think I was just like, you know, like why not like emphasize on this? I was wearing like tight clothes and I was like, I don't want to film in this because the back of my thighs, and I was wearing shorts. And then I was like, wait, no, like that's what I should post. Every day's content just kind of like comes with how I'm feeling.
Very vulnerable. It's like triumphing over her vulnerabilities, which is cool.
That was nicer. Thank you, Steven. I do really appreciate the vulnerabilities, because I feel like on social media, it's a lot of emphasizing on your highlight reels. So it's like trying to make the difference and be vulnerable rather than triumphing over like, oh, I look so like good, is kind of the whole point of what I want to do. So that's really nice to hear somebody say it out loud.
People don't understand that the hard part about promoting body positivity is, say you are a size 2 and you're promoting body positivity, who's gonna really listen to you? Because they're like, you're a size 2, what do you know? But if you're posting specific insecurities about yourself, that's something else, you know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree, and I think a lot of people need to not hear it, but I think that argument can be made a lot, because I've personally gotten, oh, like you're not big enough or you're not small enough or whatever on both sides of the spectrum. But it's just like, if I say these are my insecurities, these are things I'm working towards bettering myself on, and it's my thigh cellulite, my hip dips, like nobody can be like, that's not fair, because it's like everybody has their own things and it's not anyone else's place to tell you whether or not like it's valid. So that's such a good argument, and I really agree with her on that.
Why?
Oh, the squirrel. Oh, Steven doesn't like this.
She got something that got popular and then she just ran with it, right? And then like it works for her. So like once you find that one thing, you just keep just making something similar to it and you can go big.
He's definitely got it right. I did kind of find one thing that worked and just kept going. And that move, like that little squirrel dance, came super naturally, and then people liked it, and just if they like it, you just keep doing it.
So how important do you think it is for teens to have a role model like Sienna, who shows that not everything on social media has to be perfect?
Pretty much all of the celebrities or people you look to were like, we're all in magazines and we're like glammed up. And so like now to have a little bit more of a direct connection to the people you look up to, if they are willing to be vulnerable and authentic, and also show that like it's okay to have fun and have that be your primary thing rather than being, you know, cool or beautiful or whatever, that can be really positive.
Aw. Steven's just getting nicer and nicer. That's really nice to hear, and that's like really positive affirmations, and it's just nice to hear that it's bigger than just me dancing in my house with low-waisted pants or like just like, you know what I mean? Just like, I don't even know. There's no way to say it. It's just like me just being goofy or doing like whatever. So that's really sweet. And I really appreciate and love hearing that.
Sienna is continuing to grow on TikTok and has created her own YouTube channel where she occasionally uploads. So we want to know, is there anything that you would want to say to her as she continues her social media journey?
I hope you keep making like really good content for everyone because we need it, right? It's like a rough place right now, so.
I love that I have the platform and I'm able to do that. And I'm definitely going to continue to strive to just be a light and like be a place that people can go to and just kind of forget about there, you know?
Sienna, you are an absolute queen. You have definitely inspired me to start loving a lot of the insecurities that we both share, obviously. And you're a great role model to a lot of kids, and you are pretty young too. So
I've seen this clip, and when I saw this clip, I started crying the first time.
You got this.
I literally cried because it's just like so sweet, and hearing that from somebody that's like 2 years older than me, it's just like crazy. You know what I mean? That I've made a difference on somebody that's like I would like look up to, or you know what I mean?
Overall, pretty heartwarming stuff, right?
It's so sweet, and hearing that I've helped like her personally, and a lot of my content is mainly like towards like insecurities that girls would have, but obviously I strive to like talk to like everyone. But hearing that the boys were saying that, oh, this is like such an amazing thing and it's helping a lot of people is like nice to hear, because you know usually I hear it from a lot of girls, but it's nice to see that I'm like around for both.
As you can see, you've had a really big impact on TikTok, currently having over 14 million followers on your main account, gaining them all in less than a year, which is crazy. For you, why do you think your videos resonate with so many people?
I mean, I'd like to believe that people can see themselves in me. I think that's kind of like such an important thing with social media nowadays, is we have so many influencers, celebrities, YouTubers. It's just like impossible to, you know, talk to them or be like them. But for me, I'm just like a 17-year-old girl, like still living at home, like just making TikToks for fun. It's like I like to believe that I just am normal, and it's, you know, I'm not like out of reach or out of touch, and it's just like I'm a friend to people, and I'm a friend to the people that follow me.
Well, you know, as we've seen, sometimes on TikTok a creator can blow up overnight, similar to your story, but that doesn't happen super often. As someone who didn't have a large following before your first post went viral, what was it like to gain such a huge following in such a short amount of time?
It was overwhelming because I was just getting all this attention out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my gosh, what do you do with that? You know, no one is like trained or told like what you're supposed to do, but I had a really good group of people by my side that were keeping me humble and grounded, and you know, I was just focusing on being myself and not letting like anything change me, and just like remembering why people want to watch my videos and why, you know, I blew up, and staying humble, I guess, is kind of like what I kept the mindset of.
So one of the biggest things that you're known for is being a creator who tries to empower your followers and help them feel confident in themselves. You often post content about body positivity, you live stream eating your meals, so much more. What was it that made you decide to take this path when becoming an influencer?
Well, I grew up in the dance world, and I say this all the time, but I definitely struggled with body image a lot in my early like preteens, and we're all still, you know, dealing with our own things, but I kind of wish that I had somebody that focused on like the self-image kind of message a little bit more, because I was just kind of dealing with it on my own and, you know, trying to figure it out. But I always had wished that I had someone to look up to. So for me, being able to be that girl or that person for little girls all over the world, and little boys too, and older girls and older boys, I mean, like that's insane. And you know, I just want to be a friend and be the person that people can like go eat with, you know. And I know a lot of my followers DM me and they're like talk about like their eating issues, and I just try to encourage people to stay healthy and self-love. And yeah, I mean, the message is pretty simple.
What do you want to say back to any of the fans out there who watch your TikToks and videos?
My friends, my supporters are so loyal to me, and you know, I'll see them in my comments being like, I love you, you helped me so much. And I see that, I see their comments, I hear them. And I think that sometimes with influencers and people, like they don't really acknowledge the people that got them here, but I try to just be so thankful and so grateful and stay in touch and text in the group chats and be like, thank you guys so much. So if you follow me and you support me and I've helped you in any way, shape or form, like I just want to thank you for helping you, because you've helped me. And I mean, it's a win-win in all situations. And I don't know, life advice I'd give is everything happens for a reason. You're all good, take a few deep breaths, life's good. Thanks to the React channel for having me. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram at Sienna Mae Gomez, and my 2 TikToks at Sienna Mae and at Sienna Mae Gomez. Bye guys. Yeah, sorry, that was probably ASMR. Okay, I'm ready.